Hello everyone, it is Courtney. So a little while back, I asked you guys to tell me what was your least favorite yarn, and I had 4 options. The first one was Premier Parfait Chunky, which I know is the one I use all the time, but I do have some criticisms. Second one is I think like Bernat Blanket, and that one, honestly, I did get 1 vote for Bernat Blanket. And I don't really know what the criticisms are for that. So if you have criticisms of Bernat Blanket, please tell me, because, you know, I'd love to know. I guess I could see how, especially if you were just starting out or not used to working with it, your stitches can be kind of hard to see. The third one I think was Lily Sugar and Cream, which I have the knockoff right here. I thought I had Lily Sugar and Cream, but then I looked in my stash and it was Peaches and Cream, like this one. So yeah, so I don't really know. I guess we'll be looking into this. And the last one, what was the last one? Oh, Red Heart Super Saver, which we know there's been plenty criticism of. Usually the criticism is that it's just so scratchy, and then the counter to that people will say is that you just need to wash it, and then it softens in the wash, and it's supposed to be scratchy when you first work with it. Out of all those options, you guys voted and chose Lily Sugar and Cream to take the cake, so to speak, as the worst yarn to work with, as your personal least favorite yarn to work with. And I thought I had some Lily Sugar and Cream in my stash so that we can look at it together, but actually I don't. What I do have is this Peaches and Cream. I just want to go ahead and say that I remember using one of these brands in my childhood when my friend first taught me how to knit. My cousin was also knitting at the time, and my cousin gave me like a pattern that was on the back of one of the tags, and I think it was Sugar and Cream because I don't remember the label looking like this. But before I found this, I thought it was Peaches and Cream. I was like, oh yeah, but that's the one that I used back then. That wasn't Sugar and Cream. That was probably like Peaches and Cream. And all that is to say that these brands have become like, I interchangeable, so to speak, in my mind, and that I can't really remember which brand I was using at this time. I know it was one of those two. One of them's a knockoff of the other one. I'm pretty sure, I mean, looking at this, it looks like a kind of generic label. I'm assuming Peaches and Cream is the knockoff, but you guys, like, I don't know, honestly, yeah. So I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comments where I'm wrong. Let's get into it. I think maybe we will make something with this and just see how it goes. Right off the bat, I'm seeing that there is a pattern inside the label. It does look like a knit pattern, okay? So yeah, there's like 3 little sections, and the first one is the knit pattern for like a knit dishcloth in English. The second section is that same pattern in French, and the third section is the abbreviation section. Actually, I've been wanting to make a bucket hat, and I know that's not really what a pattern that most people would use this yarn with, but we're just gonna give it a try and see how things go. Last night, because I had been wanting to make a bucket hat, I went ahead and pulled up a free pattern by Viv Crochets, and she is also the creator of that adorable flower bouquet / coaster that I made in the previous week. So definitely check her out for some free patterns. So definitely check out her site for some free patterns. I'm back. I actually had to go to the store and get another one of these to continue making my bucket hat, because this is the farthest I got with the one that I had earlier. Just looking at these 2 bands, okay, this one, it was the one that I got earlier, all right, and it says the little, like, this looks like a date. It says 2024-06-437. This one, the one that I got today that I just ripped off, 2021-12-20. This is something that I was telling my husband I noticed at Hobby Lobby, is that I've been admiring the same fabric that they've had in stock for like a year and a half, and it's that same board that's been sitting there. So like this product is sitting on the shelf, okay? Like the original one of these, the first one that I showed you in this video, I bought that in like fall of this past year. I mean, the date on it says like 2024 6, so maybe that means June 2024, but I purchased it in maybe October, maybe November. And the one I grabbed today says 2021 on it, and it would seems to me that what they're doing is just putting new stock up front and then the old stock is in the back. So like if I was working at a restaurant, we do what we would call like FIFOing, you know? So if you're a restaurant person, you know this, you take the freshest material and put it up front always. And this doesn't seem to be something that with yarn they necessarily do. And of course, yarn doesn't necessarily go bad, but it is like sitting on the shelf longer. So I don't know, just clearly not that big a concern, but just something I thought about. But I've noticed about like actually working with this yarn, and it is still the Peaches and Cream, so we think it might be the knockoff of Lily Sugar and Cream, unless Lily Sugar and Cream is the knockoff of this. Unfortunately, yeah, so I have no complaints about this yarn. I did want to get the Lily Sugar and Cream so that I could compare both of them for you, but when I got to my Walmart, that wasn't even an option of something I could get. So today's video is just about Peaches and Cream. Maybe I'll make it to another store in the near future and be able to review the Lily Sugar and Cream for you. I'm still working on this hat here. Oops, just dropped my hook. I have no complaints, and I kind of love how the colors are pooling. Actually, I do have one complaint, and it's that I know the screen is probably making it look better than it is, but like this part of the colorway right here is a bit gray. It's a bit gray, and that's, you know what, if I was still trying to decide if this is the knockoff, the Peaches and Cream, or if the Lily Sugar and Cream is the knockoff, I think that this is the knockoff. Most of you who voted in the poll said that that Lily Sugar and Cream was your least favorite yarn to work with. I've heard the criticism of that brand before, that it's like kind of stiff. People that would argue for Lily Sugar and Cream in that circumstance would say that it is for dishcloths, so it's supposed to be like a kitchen yarn. This Peaches and Cream actually feels like, to my hands, it feels rather soft. It doesn't quite have like the stiff or brittleness, actually, which I feel like, again, maybe it was Lily Sugar and Cream that I had when I was like 13, because I feel like I might remember that yarn being a little more tough. I'm continuing to work on the brim. My analysis remains pretty much unchanged. Sorry, I've still got a little bit of a scratchy voice. I was thinking that maybe that gray wouldn't be quite so prominent in the second skein, but when I matched the colors together, it does seem to be about the same. We are making progress, but maybe I should have gone with the smaller size. I don't know. And here it is, all finished. You can see it a little better here. I think that since this is a natural fiber, it is 100% cotton. I am going to go ahead and block it, and that'll help to like even out the stitches a little bit. Otherwise, I think it looks pretty great. Yeah, I don't regret the size. I think the size is okay. But yeah, it will grow even more when blocking, so we'll see how that turns out. That is all for our video. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye!